Hey y'all, all right. I told you I was going to try to get some new crystals, stones, whatever you want to call them, out for y'all. And I do have 3 more that I don't think y'all have seen before. We have this sphere, a cube, and a tower, all right? So I want you to look at these crystals. Whichever one you are drawn to, that one is going to be for you. If you're drawn to more than one, then you need to hear whichever readings for the stones that you're drawn to. If you are not drawn to any, then please come back in the near future and maybe we will connect then. So I'm just going to kind of hold these up and let you see them. Its holder's also made out of the same crystal. And then I will say what they are after you've made your choice. So go ahead and look at them and then we shall proceed. So if you chose this stone here, this is a beautiful rose quartz sphere, then this one is for you. I do happen to have a little rose quartz tree sitting over here beside of me. So rose quartz seems to be my theme for today. So anyway, we're starting off with the Lenormand and then we shall move into tarot. If the cards take a minute to come out, I will speed through that part of the video. I'll also speed through me shuffling so it's not to take up a lot of time. Someone that you are either in or have been in a committed relationship. It's not being totally truthful with you about some things. What they want you to see and what's actually going on are 2 separate things. They're hiding something from you. And you know what? I did a personal reading for someone earlier, and this was a theme that came out, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's like they're showing you one thing, but here's the thing that's actually going on. I don't like it, not one bit. So, with the rose quartz being the stone of love, self-love, external love, love towards others. This is most definitely someone that you have been in a relationship with, or may currently be in an active relationship. So let's see if we can see what else. All right, y'all know that I do not read reversals, okay? Do not read reversals. So swords, all right. We got air sign energy on the board. So the 5 of Cups, this person, I feel, has been sort of sitting in reflection, thinking about things that they've said to you, things that they have done, or things that they are currently doing. And it's bothering them. It's bothering them that they have done that. And they may not be doing this in a malicious way. They could be showing you one side of themselves. Maybe they're afraid of being in a relationship. They're afraid of commitment. They do not want to show you exactly how it is that they're feeling. They're feeling vulnerable. They don't like to feel vulnerable. Oh, goodness. It is going to take some understanding because I feel like this person, when we see swords, think of the sword of truth, somebody wanting to speak, somebody wanting to say something. The 6 of Swords, yeah, movement here with this person wanting to come forward and tell you something. And when they do tell you, it's going to take some understanding on your part. It really is. And I think that they're going to want to tell you why it is that they've been acting the way that they've been acting. Because I feel like the way that they're acting isn't the way that they really are, And okay, stop with everything trying to come out. Stop. We need clear signs. Clear signs. None of this messed up mumbo jumbo here. This person's tripping over their thoughts. Swords, swords, swords. Heavy air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like this person is like just, oh my goodness. Like they're flighty. It's like they have this idea here. They want to talk to you. Then they don't want to talk to you. Then they want to talk to you. Then they don't want to talk to you. They're in isolation. There's pain. There's hurt. There's grief. They're lonely. And this is the same crap. There's the chills. This is the same stuff that just came out in a reading that I just did for Facebook no more than 15 minutes ago. This is almost like along those same lines. You see like how this person's just sitting here in their grief, in their sorrow, in their solitude, and they're not seeing what you're trying to offer them. They're just, this person is really, really in their headspace here. Oh my goodness. It's like, It's like they're just so confused. They know what they want. This is what they want. They want happiness. They want success. They want all of the good things, but oh my goodness, it's like they don't know how to come across. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to open themselves up to get what it is that they want. They don't know how to communicate. This person is terrible when it comes to communication. They really are. They, and somebody's caused them to be that way. I don't think this is something that is like, I'm going to get another deck. Hold on. So this is the Wicked Rose deck. This is my deck that I created and published, and I use it sort of like as clarifier cards in relationship readings. All right, so we have fire sign. So with the fire sign here, you, them, facing karma, facing their punishment. Why are they facing their punishment? They were gaslighting you. And I feel like they did it quite a bit. They would do something and then they would blame you for it, or say, well, I did this because of how you're acting. Why do you have to act the way that you act? And they do have some bad habits. Now, with the addiction, that doesn't mean necessarily drugs, alcohol, things of that nature. Could be they are addicted to a chronic way of thinking. They're addicted to being in the presence of a toxic person, because I feel like there is a toxic person within this dynamic here between you and this person. There is some toxicity here. And this person likes attention. And that is a bad habit. They will strive to get people's attention, and then when they're done getting their attention, they move on to somebody else. I don't really think this person understands truly how they've hurt you. I don't think that they really see what they have done to you. And I don't think they see just how toxic their environment is. I think that you see it. I think that possibly you have mentioned it to them. I think you've probably said something about it to them. They're not seeing it. They are not seeing it. So this person, they do want to kind of take action. They want to come out of this stagnant energy that they're in, and I'm surprised that the Hermit didn't come out, because that's what I'm feeling. They do have a new perspective. They're kind of like taking on this fresh look. They want changes. They are in a rut, and they're kind of tired of being in that rut. They do want to take action and step up and say, look, you know, we got to get out of this little situation that we're in. We need to move forward and see what we can change. But none of this is going to happen. None of this is going to change until they open their damn eyes and see things for how they really are. This person, it's like they almost have like an old-fashioned way of thinking. Yeah. Almost like an old-fashioned way of thinking, and it's like they're stuck in the past. They keep thinking about the past. And I think the thing that is going to bring this all about, maybe you're moving. Maybe you're looking for a new place to live, and I think that's going to trigger something within them. They are going to be afraid that when you do make this move, and it could be move as in moving a job, a change of environment, something like that. They're going to be afraid that you're going to be meeting new people. And that's probably what's going to kick their butts in gear to step forward. But you do not need to go forward, okay? You do not need to reach out to them. You need to stop. Because I feel like in the past, you've been the one that's always done the reaching out and trying to communicate. And you need not do that anymore. You need to stop. You need to pull your energy back. Let them miss your energy. Let them see what it's like to not have your energy around them. And that is also going to help kick all this action into gear, okay? So don't reach out to them at all. Because I feel like you've been apart for quite a while. And they had some growing up to do. And I don't think they're there. I don't think they have gone as far as they need to go, as far as growing up. This person's very slow on the uptake. They have a very rigid, set way of thinking. It's almost like it's my way or the highway, and that's it, you know? So yeah, that was interesting. So let me get another stone. All right, if you chose this beautiful lemon quartz tower, isn't that pretty? Then this reading is for you. I think I'm just going to lay it down because I'm terrified I'm going to knock this thing down and break it. So we're just going to lay it down on its side so that you can still look at it. It'll be safer laying down like that. I don't like to have my towers standing upright, especially if they're heavy, and I might bump this table and knock it down, and I don't want to do that. So let's see what we got here. Oh, Lordy. Okay. All right. Something is dragging you down. It's a burden. There is, I'm going to move and my chair is going to squeak. This poor old chair. It's a burden to you. There is someone near you that is not really being truthful. This person is sort of sneaky. This person, see how there's a tail, but yet there's two heads here. This person is sort of like talking out both sides of their mouth. They're eating away at you. They're eating away at you emotionally, mentally, which can in turn cause you to become physically ill. So in a manner of speaking, they're eating away at you physically. Oh, and it's dragging you down. It's like, it's a masculine energy. They're being quite sneaky. It's like you might feel like you're getting along with this person, and they're only trying to sweet talk you, or they're trying to be nice to you to get something out of you. Or it might be like their pride or their ego is not going to let you get the best of them. So they're acting like everything is a-okay. You're not bothering them. The situation is okay. You're not going to get a leg up on me, you know. Very interesting. So let's get another deck and see what we can get. I thought one of the cards had flipped here. Let me flip this card back over. Very interesting. I've been getting a lot of readings lately about sneaky energies, sneaky people. You should always be careful of who you give your energy away to. And there is a fly in here. And there was a fly in my last reading. I'm like, flies are spies, okay? I heard people talk about, oh, I wish I could be a fly on the wall. They see all, they hear all, but you don't know they're there. I feel like somebody's trying to be sneaky. I was just singing Here Comes the Sun a while ago. And when I edit this video, I want to see if I can leave that in so that y'all can hear me singing that, because I was singing that out loud to myself a while ago. So I feel like this person, whoever's doing this, there is something positive that's going to come out of this. So this person is trying to gain information about you, and with this eating away, they are being sneaky. It's like they're spying the fly with the spy and the eye. You know, I just grabbed that eye a while ago. This person's working on their finances. This person is not well off financially. They're trying to gain knowledge. They're making their plans. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck, okay? It is. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. And this person could be someone that you have been in a relationship with in the past. And it's just eating away at you that things are the way they are right now, because there is a division here. Like I said, this person is not good with money. This person is probably not in a good place financially. They have been working on their finances. They have been trying to gain knowledge of you, trying to see what all you're doing. And they've been planning on how to come forward with their communication. This is what they want. I mean, they want security and they want happiness. But they're not letting themselves have it. They don't feel like they deserve all of this. They don't feel like they deserve excellent finances or a dedicated partner. They don't think that they deserve, and I don't know why that just came in my head. They don't feel like they deserve any of this. And I feel like that came from someone putting it in their head, constantly running them down. And so now they don't think And it came from a family member, probably from a very young age. And that ties into the last reading. It's like all of this is like just one big reading. And it could, now, I don't think it's for the person I read for earlier. But, very interesting. Let's get another deck here. Very interesting. It's like I'm just like absorbed in this. This is very interesting. This person could possibly be working 2 jobs. So with the 7 of Swords, they are being very sneaky. What is that? And there's the Sun again. I'm definitely going to leave in me singing that. When I was shuffling a while ago. Because there's the Sun card twice. And that's rare that I get the Sun card twice. And then we have Justice. So this reading here, you're dealing with a Libra. You're definitely dealing with a Libra. This person thinks they're sneaky, but they're not sneaky. You're probably caught, if you are, you know, an intuitive or, you know, in tune with your surroundings. You probably know that they're out there just hounding your social media, just watching. And they think they're being sneaky, but they're not. This person is, they're not good at being sneaky because they're leaving behind all these feathers here. And these feathers are telling on him. You see, he thinks he's being sneaky. And here's the Moon. Moon card might come out as well. They think they're being sneaky under the moonlight, but they're dropping all these feathers. And then this is like, hey, he's over here. Can you not see him sneaking around? Wow, yeah, that's very interesting, but, you know, it's such positivity. It's just all of this negativity over here. And there's a lot of negativity within this person. Their home life is causing this. And they're not happy with their work life at all. There is just so much negativity around this person. And they know that they could have this if they would learn how to live their life for themselves and not according to what everyone else wants them to live their life like. Does that make any kind of sense? Am I resonating with anybody out there? I'm telling you, I'm going to get the relationship cards here in a minute. And I wouldn't be surprised if like childhood trauma or, you know, or something like that came out. Because this person is death and rebirth. They want all of this to end. It's like, and I feel like they've been telling themselves, look, this cannot go on. I can't do this. I can't deal with this. This has got to stop because it's eating away at them too. They know that they're eating away at you, but yet things are eating away at them, and that's no way to live. They can't do it. So they do want there to be like this death and rebirth. And I think what they're going to do is they are finally going to put their foot down. They're going to use, like with the Ace of Wands here, consider like here's your third eye, like their intuition and all this. They are finally going to use that and say, hey, this is what needs to be done. This is what I have to do. And if it makes some people mad, it's going to have to make some people mad. But you cannot live your life under everyone else's rule, under someone else's thumb. And I feel like that is what they're doing right now. And they're freaking miserable. You know? This person's not happy at all. This is what they want. And this is where this can lead. What's our bottom of the deck energy? Bottom of the deck, you know, we have crossroads. What's the bottom of the, I'm told, like, look at the bottom of the deck. With their 10 of Wands. They are heavily burdened. Heavily burdened. And they're drawn to you. See how this one is walking towards this card? They're drawn to you because you are a charismatic person. And they wish they could be that way. They wish that their life was like that, but it's not right now. Their life is so heavy. It's like there's just heavy energy around this person. They don't know what the hell to do. You know, could be dealing with an overbearing family member. Oh, goodness. I would not want to be in this person's shoes. I'm the type of person where if you are... And I had to be this way. If I see that you are not good for my life, or if you're trying to hold me down in life, I'm going to turn my back, you know? Because in the end, the only person who's going to be there for you is you. And this person needs to realize that. So there is going to be some sparks with this person. could start up a new relationship, or this person may start up a new job that's going to make them happy. Something is going to come along and make them happy. But again, you are not going to contact them. You are going to pull your energy back. And this person's so damn confused. You got to let them work it out. This person's got to grow up. This person never grew up. This person just never grew up. So you're going to have to step back and let them do what they need to do. You do not chase, you attract. What is meant for you will come to you. So don't chase them. They have been reminiscing. They've been reminiscing. So did you meet in the summer, or was something significant around y'all in the summer? Because they have been thinking about it. And they're missing it. Let's do one more of these. And that'll be it. It's like I'm drawn to this one for some reason. This one's telling me to like pull out another one. That one tried to come out. There's your inner child with the inner wounds that I mentioned earlier. And they are single. Okay? They are single because I feel like that's been weighing on somebody's mind out there. Are they single? Are they seeing somebody? You know, have they moved on? No, they've not moved on. They're being very reminiscent, and they can't. They're stuck. They're just stuck, so they are single. But this person has got to figure all this out for themselves, okay? You can't do it for them. You can't change people, and you can't force them to see situations for what they are if they don't want to. You know, they have to be the one that's in control of their life. They've never been in control of their life. I don't think they know what it's like to truly be in control of their life, and that's a sad thing. It's a very sad thing. But anyway, let's clean this up. All right. My ocean jasper people. I love this piece. I really do. Like this corner here is beveled so it can set up and not just be like a square just sitting there, you know. It's actually upended, and I really like that. And I do love ocean jasper. There's just so many different varieties, you know. So that card wanted to come out right away, so I'm going to take it. So let's see what we've got. We got some stubborn ass energy here, I'll tell you that, because those cards did not want to come out with the moon. I can understand why. It's like there's some sort of secrecy here, and I don't know why. But there is a cycle, whatever it is. This cycle is ending, and there's going to be a new beginning. There has been growth. There has been progress, and whether you see it or not, you can see like all of these little flowers here have grown. It's a situation that has been wearing you down, holding you down. And I don't think it's really going to stay that way too much longer. But we're going to draw some tarot and see if we can sort of like elaborate on this a little bit. And this is a relationship reading. My goodness, all of these have been relationship readings. I was hoping for a business reading. I like giving people good news about their business. Oh my gosh. So this is something, this relationship, whatever this is, it's been a burden. It's just been a burden. There was probably a lot of arguments between you two, whoever is popping into your head right now. With 7 Wands with resilience. There is a tie here. Okay, there is a tie. There is a bond that is not going to be easily broken. And the Two of Cups is it's a good card to pull in a relationship reading. It's not a negative thing at all. But there was just so much hidden that I feel. So someone's being very reminiscent, definitely. With the King of Wands, yeah, there is like passion there. There was passion there in the past, and I feel like there is passion there again. Things could sprout again. with the guarding card. Things could sprout again, but there are some things that are going to have to come to light. In a relationship, you cannot have secrets from each other. And there were some things hidden. Whether it's something bad, which I'm not really thinking it was something bad, but I just feel like things weren't said the way that they needed to be said. You know, there were some feelings, there were some emotions. I feel like this relationship could have really progressed, but somebody stepped in and kind of put a stop to it. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else about that till I pull some more cards. I don't want to say what's in my head until I pull some more cards. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so there's the physical distance between the two of you. You could live in separate towns, you could live in separate states, but not only is there an emotional distance, there's also a physical distance. So you're not at all close to each other right now. Not at all. All right, with the Ten of Swords, there was some backstabbing here going on. This person, I feel like, said things, but then they couldn't live up to what they said. And you feel very betrayed by this person. They want to come in and make you an offer, but there is such a distance right now. And I think that's weighing on this person's mind. They're like, you know, with this distance, can we do this? Can we make it work? If two people want something to work, they'll find a way to make it work. If they don't want it to work, they will find every excuse in the book for it not to work. If someone doesn't want to fight for you, then maybe you don't need to fight for them either, and you just need to sit back and let whatever happens. So 5 of Pentacles. Goodness gracious. All right, so the King of Cups here. We have somebody who's wanting to come in. They're wanting to come in with this offer, with this cup, with like this grand gesture here. Could very well be dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be. I'm just saying like the affiliations with the cards here. But this person's feeling so defeated. They just feel defeated, but it's sort of like of their own making. They're the ones holding themselves, and there's the Justice card again at the bottom of the deck. It's like this person is holding themselves captive. All they got to do is just get up. There's the key to unlock the door. They're feeling like left out in the cold, you know, because usually with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like this person feels left out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold. Oh, this is sucky. But you, as the High Priestess here, I think you see the situation for what it could be. In the past, I don't think you saw the situation for what it was. I think you were hung up on seeing what the situation could be. You were trying to see things in the future. See how her eyes are shut, but yet you can still see her. You can still see her eyes through the eyelids. It's like, you know, future projection. You were trying to see the relationship for the long haul, and this person just doesn't. And this person is so confused. This person's like, oh, I'm afraid to make the wrong choice. And that is a very Libra type energy here. Everybody's like, you know, Libra, because they are usually represented, you know, by the scales of justice here. And the scales are generally balanced. They're like, Libra is the most balanced of the signs. The Libras are the most unbalanced of the signs. They are not balanced. They are wishy-washy. They're back and forth. They're constantly seeking balance because they themselves are unbalanced. They just have to work a little bit harder than some of the other signs. That's, you know, that's all. That's all that means. They just have to work a little bit harder than some of the other signs, you know, to bring equilibrium into their life. It's like if they're having too much fun, here goes the scale. Oh, too much fun, and you're not working. You're not working. So now your finances suffer. So now you're working, and then you're not having any fun, and then, you know, your mental health suffers. Your emotional health suffers. You have to find that equilibrium. Let's see. This is sort of like a clarifying deck here. Okay, so this was from the last reading. This person is facing punishment. And I said in the last reading, I feel that that person has some inner child wounds going on, some inner child healing that needs to go on. Yep, and there it is. So I think that all of these are connected. I really do. I really do. This person is thinking about the past. They're stuck in the past. They're hanging on to memories. and they can't move forward. Maybe some words were exchanged between the two of you. Some things were said. They can't let that go. They're going to have to let it go. Yeah, they're checking up on you. They're checking up on you and they're researching. They're gathering their facts. They're gathering their data to see what you're doing, what you're up to. But you need to, and I feel like you're obsessing over this. A lot of people ask me, well, when? Stop obsessing about when. Because the time that we have here on earth doesn't exist anywhere else except for here on earth. So stop obsessing over the timing. It is divine timing, okay? The more that you try to concentrate on something, the more that you try to bring something in, the further you are driving it away, okay? Because you're concentrating on, I don't have this person, I don't have this person. You're concentrating on lack, okay? Your higher self responds to whatever your brain is feeding it. And you're thinking, oh, this is it. This is a final break. This is it. It's not, okay? It's not the final break. Pretty much everything is fixable if you want it to be. If you want it to be. Okay. So the happiness. The happiness here is coming. Let's look up here. See if I had anything. You will have your security. You will have your enjoyment. It's on the way, but you can't, like I said, stop being so hung up on timing and obsessing over this. You've got to stop, because this person, they want your forgiveness. And I feel that they have probably come forward with an apology, but it was a weak apology. And then they fell right back into doing the thing that it was that they were doing before when y'all split. That's not a true apology. And I tell my kids that, I'm like, just because you say you're sorry doesn't mean that you're sorry. You have to show somebody that you're sorry. And this person is going to try to do that, okay? They're going to try to come in and they're going to try to, and this is not a person that's used to saying sorry, because they never think that they do anything wrong. They push everything off on everybody else. I acted this way because of you. You're making me act this way. They do not take responsibility for their actions, but I feel like they finally kind of sat down with themselves and said, hey, maybe I'm the problem here, And they were the problem. It wasn't you, it was them. So anyway, I hope that this helped somebody. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. Links to all of which will be in the description box down below. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.